Greetings and salutations, this is Emperor Vespasian and his trusty sidekick.
Hello.
Today we're going to be having a quick look at a new building I've just knocked together. This is a new Saxon church. The old church did prove to be a little bit squalid inside, and so we decided to redesign it. And so this is pretty much the same type of building, except we've got this nice roof of we use a flock to make the roof, to make this nice pattern on top. And it's got a little thing outside, I'll just show you around it. It's got a little apse at the back, and it's got the entrance at the front, and there's a little Saxon priest there. And inside, we haven't done the interior yet, but that's the interior. Yep. It's got more than enough room inside to fit 2 regiments of figures, so you can fit all your troops inside if you need to. And it's a pretty decent model. It's just an addition to our Dark Age scenery. We've got quite a bit of Dark Age scenery going on now. We've got a full Viking village. This is a new Saxon church. We've already got a Saxon watchtower, and we've got some normal Saxon buildings to build now.
Yeah.
And then the Saxons will be done. And
then you can try attacking mine.
And I can attack your Saxon, because at the moment the Saxons have been viciously invading Viking lands.
Actually, no, you've been attacking me most of the time. It's the first time I've ever attacked you and I won.
Yeah, because you just cheat.
Because I was defending the shore and I completely wiped shore. Your whole army out with one spearman unit.
Yeah. So this Saxon church is going to go with the rest of our Saxon stuff. I have a graveyard to design, a Saxon butter market, and a few other Saxon buildings. Just so we're going to have a village for each army that we have. So at the moment we've got 2 armies, which are the Saxons and the Vikings, and we're going to have a set of buildings for both sets. So it'll give us a lot more scope in our gaming as to what we can do and what we can play with. The model itself is made entirely out of card. The stonework is actually pieces of balsa cut into strips. The wood is just balsa. So it was very easy to put together. I just made the actual shape and then out of card, and then just used balsa for the designs around it. The old one I did with milliput. I just find the dress stones a little bit best using this type of card. I just think it's a lot more useful. This type of balsa. Anything to add?
Nope.
No, nothing to add at all?
Nothing at all. My brain just really zoned out.
Your brain's zoned out? What's your brain zoned out for?
He said, I'm going to go to school, come back, I'll come back tomorrow when you got school.
Right, sorry, we appear to have a flickering with our light. I do apologise for that. It's rather annoying. So you can see it better?
Oh.
Right. So yeah, that is it. It's all built to scale, obviously, as all of our stuff is. And it should give us a nice position to hide troops in, use it as a defensive point.
I'll just use it to storm out a building with a surprise attack.
Yep. Later churches had a tower. Usually on one end there will be a tower. What was the tower for originally?
The tower originally was for invaders, so they'd get the people inside the church and they'd use the tower to defend it.
Yeah, it was actually used as a watchtower in defensive position.
So this was before it happened.
Yeah, this was during the period where it was quite nice and quaint living in the Saxon lands, and you would usually have some form of fortification close by to your house anyway. But as time went on, raids became more common, and churches gained towers, and the tower was to use as a defensive point. Much in the same way that Romans used towers and the house built out from the tower.
Come on, the church is still standing now.
Yeah, the church was usually the strongest building in the town.
It still is.
Yeah, it still is, yes.
I mean, modern buildings are actually weaker.
Yeah, so...
We live in a Victorian house, don't we?
Yeah.
And it's still standing, and there's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah.
Unless you have an earthquake, it might fall down.
But back in those days, people lived in little wattle and daub houses, so where you could actually hack your way through the wall with an axe. Churches tended to be made of stone and tended to be stronger, and so the church would be the place everyone in the village would go if your town was raided, and therefore the logical place to put a tower.
Yep.
That's often what happened. So that's it. That's really the end of this video. It's just to show you our new model. You will see it in battle very soon as we get back to doing some gaming. And that's it. Oh, anything to add? Any questions? Anything?
I said that the second time you asked me now.
Have I said that twice? Sorry,
Yeah.
I apologise.
So if you enjoyed this video, please do like and subscribe, and comment down below what you think of this lovely, awesome Saxon church. And I'm always saying lovely, awesome, because it's mine.
Yeah, it is yours. Yeah.
That's everything from me.
And everything from him. Goodbye.
See ya.